Well, people don't ask me what time it is. I don't know and I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. And you know, prophet of God, if you like it or not. I want to talk about something, and this is, yeah, I know you cannot do this, but for the children, if you do have children, you better lock them up, you know, and so that they will hear nothing and see nothing. It's the only way how you can save your little child. But I know you cannot do this. It's a big punishment for a little child if you do it that way. But it is the only way that they will learn nothing in this world. You know, folks, I was listening outside right now. Little children are playing, you know, and they're talking to each other. And a little boy just did say, "No, man, I don't do this. Fuck you." And I think, oh yeah, you understand? These are the things they better don't say. And they also do not understand what I'm talking about, you know? So I thought the best way is to lock your little children up. Don't let them watch TV or any media or on the computer or music, movies. They better know nothing. But hey, folks, you cannot do it that way. And it just has to go this way, you know, so you can never stop this. And you will not lock your children up. You don't do this. You understand? Me also, I will not do this. Then they learn dirty language and speak it, you know. You never can stop this. But the only way to stop it is really to lock up your little child so that they will hear nothing and see nothing. So when you hear nothing and see nothing, you learn nothing. You know nothing. That's the best way, but that's a way for a little child that is very a big punishment thing, you know. So you cannot do this. What I'm talking about, you understand? You cannot do this. It's not possible. But it's the best way to keep your little child from dirtiness away, you know. Is really lock your little child up. But no, don't listen to me, you cannot do this. It's not possible. But the people will say to me, yeah, man, you are right, you know, because, yeah, they learn a lot of things they better don't learn. But that's just the world. That's the dirtiness in the world, you know. And, yeah, I just hear a little child saying, oh, man, fuck you, you know. And I think, yeah, man, that's, uh, that's what's going on, you know. And this little child do not even understand what it means. Does it mean go away or something, you know, on a bad way? Go away, mom. Or means fuck you, something else. No, it means what the words say. It means fuck you. It do not mean go away, or else you will say, hey man, move, go away. No, in these days it is, hey, fuck you. You know? Ik luister niet naar jou, rot op, ga weg. So the best way is to lock them up. All the little children need to be locked up. But this you cannot do. It's a terrible thing for a child to do. A child needs to play outside and need to be happy and need to laugh and need to go out to things they never been in and all that kind of things, you know. That's healthy. But the world is not that healthy, so yeah, they always get these things inside. And you tell it one time, and they will tell you all the time. And then parents start to warn, you know. Don't say this again, eh? And then they will say, yes, okay, I'm sorry, you know. I hear this many times outside. Then the mother say, don't say these dirty words, eh? I did warn you. You understand? So, yeah. But in my time, there was no fuck you or fuck off. You know? No, it was not there. We never did play with this kind of message, what comes in now. So in my time, everything was different. We did not know about, oh, fuck you, you know. And when your little child really will come uncontrollable for you parents, then you will say, hey, listen to me, eh? Don't say these dirty words. And then the boy gonna tell you, hey, fuck you. You know? Then you get it. Then you're gonna think, hey, this boy, what he did say about we need to lock up our children, he is so right. Yeah, folks, I'm right. But you cannot do this. You cannot lock them up. It's the biggest punishment you ever can give a kid. So don't even think about it. Don't do it. But you parents need to try to do your best to get this out of the child. Not by hitting, but by warning, you know. Don't hit your child if you do not listen, or, you know, that's a child. That's a child. That's into a child. That this he has to learn about those things, that he will never do it again. And never is a very big word, and definitely in this world. So, never say never. That is not possible. Not anymore, folks. In the time I was born, these things, it was not there. Because there also was no internet. And we did have a black-white TV. And this is how I was born. You understand? So, but now it's, well, it's unbelievable. Now they are free to watch porn movies, and without you know it, they will do these things on schools, and they will do bad friends, and they will show girls who do that kind of things, and this is how it goes, and you don't know. So the best way is to lock them up, but this is very yeah, you steal the youth of a little child. You cannot do that. But it's the best one. I don't know a better way than lock them up, so that they will hear nothing and see nothing. This is how you will learn nothing, because it's by seeing and hearing you learn. If you cannot hear, then you still can see, you still can learn. So you need to be blind and deaf. You will see nothing and hear nothing, so you will learn nothing. And there are some people who are blind and deaf. They never did learn something. But then still you can let them feel something. The feelings you cannot take away. But to become deaf and blind is an easy way, folks. It's an easy way. But your feelings, to take away your feelings, that is not possible. You also can give blind and deaf people bad feelings. But to become blind and deaf, that's easy. That's easy. I can make you blind and deaf easy. Yeah. But this is what I hear outside when little children play with each other, And I hear it all the time, and I think, wow, the children from this time and in the time I did start to walk, wow, that is a big difference. So the world is definitely changed to a very bad globe we're living on, and unbelievable what comes out of the mouth of a little child, what they learn and see and hear and taste and touch and all those things. It's a lock-up time for your little children, normally speaking, but you cannot do this. So all the time you need to play for police, You need to be the police of your little child. And folks, in the time I did start to walk to school and all that kind of things, my mom also did warn me already. Yeah? Speak with 2 words, be nice, don't fight, do your hair and your teeth, and wash yourself, and all those things you learn in the begin stadia, But I did not have to worry about what people will say to me. I just needed to watch out, don't go with strangers and, strange men, strange women, and this is what my mom did tell me in the beginning. But that was it. But now you constantly need to tell your little children, don't go to the internet and all that kind of things. There is so much different things your child can go to and can start to learn about very dangerous and dirty things. It's all findable on the internet. And the internet is easy to read, easy to read. Easy to go to porn sites, and this is where you don't want to find your little child, right? And yeah, it's in the music. There also you hear all the time, fuck this and fuck that, and and this comes into a little child, and yeah, then you get this kind of stuff. It's crazy, right? It was never there. When I did start, when I was a little child, till a long time, it was not there. We never did use, fuck you. But now those days it is, fuck this and fuck that. Or motherfucker, or it did become much more worse. Well, that's the world we live in, and take it or leave it, folks. It's the same thing like I tell you about this end time cyclus thing. Take it or leave it. You cannot run away for it. You need to go for it. And you don't want it. I know. Me also, I don't like it, but I just take it. You will not escape this thing. And it will become worse and worse, and try to stand between this thing. Try to stand and please be wise, And I cannot say this to your little children, because your little children will tell me, what are you talking about, sir? I do not understand. Get it, folks? But I can tell it to the people who are mature, Stand between the dirtiness and don't try to fall. Because when you fall into the dirtiness, and you also will become dirty. That's the way of walking and the way of falling. And when you fall away. You understand? So don't try to fall. Stand up in this world and stay tall. Stay standing. That's the only thing I can give you. You can do something with it, or you can fall. And not listening. I'm happy, folks, that I did become very wise. What comes out of my mouth is a very wise warning, And I warn you for this for this big happening. And this is big. This is worldwide. You understand? So, yeah. Protect your little children. And it will not go like you want it, folks. I do understand, but yeah, give them something of it. Huh? This is the least what you ever can do. Give them something so that they will listen a little bit. You know? On the end of the story, they will say fuck you to you. Or they will easily say, who are you? I do not listen to you. Maybe they will say, you are not my mother. You know? And, well, this is the thing what's going on. And this will become more worse than ever before. And you need to deal with it. If you like it or not. Many times the parents here next to me, they scream at their little child. They will not listen. They will not listen. So I go outside and I say, hey, you need to listen to your parents. And then the boy come to me and he say, yes sir, I will listen. Now who am I? And who are they? These are the parents, and this guy comes to me and say, yes sir, I will listen. I'm stepping outside and they start to listen. How is it possible that I can get this? And the parents do so their best, but they do not work. And a stranger comes and say, hey, you need to listen to your parents, eh? Listen to your parents. And the boy comes to me and say, yes, sir, I will listen. And then the boy go inside. You know, and the parents look at me like they will say, huh? They do not listen to their own parents, but they do listen to you? How is that possible? I just don't know. Maybe they see something in me so that they will listen. I don't know. Maybe I look more friendly or something. Maybe there is something in my face what they will tell them. It's okay to listen to him, and we listen to him. You know? I don't know, folks, how this really do work, but they do listen to me. They speak with 2 words, you know. But other parents, their own parents, they do not listen to. And by me, they come to me and say, yes sir, I will listen. Like they are scared of me or something. You know? I was hanging out of the window and I was looking and they are playing outside, sunny weather, you know, sunny weather. And the parents also outside. And I was only looking, and the boy saw me, and he did say, hi sir, how is it going? And I told him, everything goes good. And with you? Yeah, good, good. You know. And they play, and not one dirty word did come out of his mouth. And he was watching all the time if I was still there. You understand? And these are things I can do easy. I also do it with big people, So I definitely can do it with little people. And these big people come to me and will say, how is it possible that you can do this? And I did say, I don't know. He just will listen to me. Maybe he's scared or maybe he sees something. I don't know. But he just listened to me. And it's really true, folks. And this also I do it with big people. There was a man standing and he was shouting and screaming, and I told him, hey folk, come. And he did come to me, and I told him, come inside. He did come inside, and we did go upstairs, because I always go upstairs. I never live downstairs. But I do have a big nice house, and I can live downstairs also. But I'm always in my room. It's the perfect room. It's cozy and all that kind of things, you know. When I'm in this room, it's like a party for me. It's like coming home, you know. So we come upstairs and he sit down, and I told him, what is the problem? And he told me, yeah, my girlfriend did go with another. And I told him, but why are you screaming at night? And he told me, yes, I miss her. And I told him, yeah, but you wake up all the people, man. What is going on? What is your daily job? He told me, I am a police. And I told him, then you are more high than me. How is it possible that you come like a little child to me and you start to listen to me? Because he did say, yes, man, you are right. Yes, you are right. Yes, yes, yes. And then he did go outside, and I told him, if you do have problems, you can come to me. I will help you from your problems away. But don't shout anymore here in this street. It's what people do not like. And we are all very people who like their rest. And he did say, yes, you are right. I will not do it again. So he never did come back to me, but he also never did go to that girl again. So I never did hear him scream again. And this man is more mature than me. You know, he did learn much more than me about decency. But this is how easy you can go wrong. And this man was almost falling on his knees, you know, and I did feel like he was a little child in my arms. He did cry and all that kind of thing. And then he did go away and never did come back and never did do it again. You know? This is what I easily can do with people. The influence, what comes out of me, I let it flow into that kind of people. And I can help. And if I see that kind of people, I directly do understand what I can do. And I do it. And these are stories, folks. They are real. And when this man did go away, I thought, and I did give thanks to my Father God, and I told him, Father God, this man did learn much more than me about decency. But God told me, no, he did not. You did learn him decency. And then I am like nailed on the floor, folks. Then I think, where did it go wrong? But this is what I can do easy. I also can read people, you know. So I can come to you on the way you like it. Because there are many ways and each one of you are different. So I can come to you and I will say, hey motherfucker, how is it going? And you will say, hey, fuck off man, it's going very good. You know, and another one you need to say, hi man, how's it going? Everything okay? And the man talk back to you, yeah man, everything okay. It's cool. Okay, keep it cool man. See you later. Okay? Maybe. Okay man. Yeah. But there are different ways to talk to someone. You need to find out who like this motherfucking thing. Then you speak like motherfuck this and motherfuck that and fuck you here and fuck you there. And he will become your friend because he likes the way you talk. And these are different languages. You need to understand what I'm talking about. You know? And these are just little examples. But you need to understand who the one is who need that kind of talk like motherfucker here and motherfucker there. If you take the wrong one, you do have a motherfucking problem. So you need to watch out to who you tell this kind of thing. Most of the times you can see it by the walk, if they do smoke and do have tattoos and all that kind of things, you know. So you need to learn from the person what he like. And this is how you start to talk to someone like that. He like it that way, you know. He did grow up with the behind neighborhood, you understand? He's a man of the street, and there you speak with motherfucking this, motherfucking that, and fuck you here and fuck you there. But with some friendly mixing thing between it, you know. And many people like to talk that way. And these are conversations you better don't do them. But if you like to go into that kind of people, you need to talk like that. But also you need to know to who you talk like that. And that is difficult. And I know this thing. My Father God did learn me. And this is how this kind of people come like soap in my hands. You know? And I clean my hands in their dirtiness. And then I touch them. My soap is always clean. They do understand already. I don't have to tell. I only have to touch you and you will change in the soap what is in my hand. And I did get this soap from you, but I did wash my hands in it. So the power of me come into the soap and I give back the soap. Understand? And these are things I easily can do, you know. And little children, they just listen to me. Sir here and sir there, and speak with 2 words, and I don't have to tell them. They see me and they, in some kind of way, it's effective. They think I'm cool or something, you know. And then I say those things, and the parents are standing also there, and watching at me, and listening at me, you know. And then the boy come to me and will say, I'm sorry, I will listen, sir. And then the parents come to me, how do you do this? And then I say, I do nothing. I just say to your little boy, listen to your parents, huh? But maybe it's the voice or something calm in my voice, I don't know. Or they see something in my eyes, or my hair, or my face, or maybe it is the sound how I talk. Maybe this is what they do like and will listen to, you know. Because I do not scream. I say it easily. I say, hey, listen to your parents. Huh? Yes, sir. Yes. So it got something to do with everything, yeah. With the face, the eyes, the hair, the voice, with how you walk. But definitely how the sound of your voice is. Huh? And I feel on that moment when this is happening, then I do understand that I do walk with God and that I did learn all those things to keep you calm. You know, I can speak to you and it will affect you. I hope I also can do this just on the internet. You know, because the voice stays the same and normally speaking I do have a calm voice. You understand? A little bit a dreamy, easy, slowly, you know. Not really a voice to scream and all that kind of things. But this will come, folks. I will scream and shout. I must do this. And sometimes you will hear me screaming and shouting and, you know. It works. It works. But you immediately need to understand how I gonna approach you. And if you will appreciate it or not. You know? And these are difficult things to see. But you can learn this from God. This is how I keep myself standing between the dirtiness, what's going on here in this world. So I did hear this little child shouting like this. And I told my Father God, I need to go to the internet and talk about it. Because I think it's very important to let the people know that you also can do it on a different way. And this got everything to do with your voice. To be calm in your voice when it is needed, and hard in your voice when it is needed. And you need to do this right on time. You cannot come a second too late, or there will stand another for you. And will not like it. You understand? You need to pick out the people who will listen on that moment to that. And that's difficult, for you cannot see it. You only can feel it. This is how you can read people. It's a feeling. And I really did get this feeling from God. And it worked all the time. You know? I can do nothing with my fist. I can hit you, and tomorrow your eye is black. And in a week, like it was never did happen. It go away. You understand? It heals. This is what is in you people. It heals you. Right? But when I start to do something with your soul, and I hit you deep in your soul, it will never heal. And to come deep in your soul, I do not do it with my fist. I do it with my voice. My voice will go into you. This is where I will work inside of your mind. This got nothing to do with kicking and hitting. But I'm gonna take your soul on. And I make a wound there. And that will never heal. You will always understand that I did make a wound there. You understand? And you will run away from me with that wound. Understand that I did hit you like a fist. You better let me hit your face. It heals. But I do not fight. But I do spiritual things. And this will hurt your soul. It's easy to hit someone. But you need to learn on a very special school of God to go for the soul. And don't forget this, folks. This is what I can very well. I can this do very well. I am mastered in that class. Watch out, I can hurt your souls, folks. And it will feel like a fist. And the wound will never heal. Maybe this is what the little children see, that I am different and I am more easy, more slowly, more thinking. I see more, I hear more. I just know more. Maybe this is what the little children see, that they become scared, they become really scared. Watching at me, take an example of me, People come to me and ask me, how is it possible that you can do this? And then I say, yeah, I do nothing. They just listen to me. Maybe I'm very calm. The children like that. I don't know. Maybe it's the voice they like. Yeah, I told them. Maybe I'm very calm, or maybe it's the voice, or maybe it's the face, or the eyes, or the hair, or the lips, the nose. I cannot explain. Maybe they see that I'm a child of God. It's also possible. Well, the whole neighborhood know that I'm a child of God, and never someone comes in who do not walk with God like I do. They will not come in. They tried, but it don't work. You will not come in. Will not happen. Now, I keep this place clean. Only me. Only the cleaner. Understand? I clean my own house. And I don't want dirty things inside. And that's you people. Definitely. So, I do not go for it. So I try to keep it clean. Only people who can convince me that they are on my side, they can come in. And God is watching. So nothing can go wrong. I told you about a man who did come into my house because he did. He was a Bible figure, such a church guy. So I let him in, and he was inside. He sat down, and he started to talk about God and the church and all that kind of things. And I told him, do you know that you are a very nice man? And he told me, no, I'm not that nice one. And I told him, yes, I see that you are very nice. Outside God did warn me already. It did become dark. And I thought, oh, I do have a dark person inside. I'm gonna cleanse him. I'm gonna take this guy. So I was inside with him. And when I was done with him, he did go almost crying on his knees outside, happy that he could go away from me. But I did keep him inside all the time, It really did happen. This was a guy who did come from the church. And he almost did go on his knees outside, with tears in his eyes. I told him, "Hi sir, come back again, okay? You know where I live now." He don't know how fast he run to try to run away from me. But this kind of devils, I will them filled up with love, folks. It will go nowhere. I will lock it up. So he was locked up. And he also did feel like locked up. In a house for him, not knowing. He was happy that he was outside. So I did go inside and I told my Father God, so Father God, what do you think of this? Yeah. And I feel my Father God, and my Father God was laughing. God do say not much, but he thought it was very funny what I did do. You understand? It was with Obama also. I told Father God, I hope that he will slip his tongue, that we can laugh a little about this guy. And bam, he slipped his tongue. And we laughed. And he did not do it once, but Obama did slip his tongue many times. You know? So many times I did laugh. And then he say, I'm sorry man, it was a slip of the tongue. Well, Obama, I never did slip the tongue. I never did make a mistake while I walk with God. I also do not stutter. If you men hear this, little bit hip hop erbij. And I think, man, what's going on? Did you lost your tongue? Yeah, that's what people say who do not have a tongue. They cannot speak anymore. It's And then he tried to speak and get a slip of the tongue. And I was laughing. I laugh about that kind of people, you know. These are very funny people. Because I know them. That's nice to know. You understand? And these are really the dangerous figures I talk about. And I know them very well. Slip of the tongue. Oh, folks, it happens so many times. Hillary Clinton, slip of the tongue so many times. And all that figures. You know who do not slip of the tongue? Trump. He never did do slip of the tongue. He lie? Yeah, he lie a lot. Yes. But he is different and more high than Obama. Definitely did learn much more than this Obama type of guy. But I'm more scared for Obama than for Trump. You know, folks, you remember the day I did become mad because Trump did give sanctions to the wrong people and he need to give it to this Turkish king? The next day, Pompeo and this other guy, Pence, they did go to talk, and Trump took away this exactly this thing I was mad about, like he did hear me or something. Is Trump going to this channel or something? I just don't know. Because it was like he did hear me or something. Exactly the next day, he take away this dirty things from that people, this sanctions or sanctions. It's a dirty thing to give him, but he do not give it to this one who need it. Huh? Because he go home and he play with his children and his wife and all that kind of shit and party on, folks. He don't care. No, because it do not affect him. So Trump did stop this sanctions. And I directly thought, and I did ask also my Father God, is Trump listening to this channel or something? Because yesterday I become mad, and tomorrow he start to work on it and take away the sanctions. That's unbelievable. He did stop the sanctions, folks. Because they did get an agreement. An agreement out of nothing. Because this Turkish guy is still going on with war. He did not stop. And this kind of thing. But the sanctions, they go. I'm happy. I don't have to shout at Trump anymore. But if Trump try to do this kind of things, he also know that he do not hurt this king, but the people under it. They never did ask for this thing. Make the guys who do it low in their money, not the innocent people. And this is what is happening when sanctions are given. And they don't care, folks. Like Trump did listen to this channel or something. I hope you do, Trump, that you do listen to this channel, man. Don't give people sanctions while you need to give it to the one who really need it. Because you know, like me, these people, these kings go home and feel nothing about the movement you did make. But the people under that king, they are suffering. And you know it like I do. So don't do this thing ever again. And if Trump heard this, folks, then he will understand what I'm talking about. And even he will tell me, you are right. I did do a wrong thing. Taking away his soldiers out of that country, is it good? What are they doing there? I do not talk about if it is good or wrong. What are they doing there? Why are they there? Why they do have a weapon in their hands? They need to be by the children and the wives. All the people who are in war. What are you doing there? This is what I'm talking about. There never will be a war if there are no people who will go to that war. So what are you doing, people? I'm asking you, what are you doing? It's you people who do this. It's not the kings and the queens who will tell you to do this and do that. You people. You do the walking and the talking, so you need to know what to do. I'm telling you, don't do it ever again. And the wars will stop everywhere. There will be no more war. It never happen again if you don't go for it. So to stop this war, folks, or wars, is easy. I found the easy solution to stop all the wars right now. Just don't go. Don't listen to the people who want to send you. Just don't go. Don't pick up the weapon. Don't pick up the sword. Don't do it. They want war, let them go. But what will they be without you? Huh? You do the fighting and they do the talking. And if you die, hey, they don't care. You did do your best to become a dead hero. And you did succeed. But going into a war, folks, you always will lose. Going into a fight, you are the loser. Going and demonstrate and starting to hit people, innocent people who got nothing to do with it, you know, and they want a silence walk. But some of these people start to do not think so, you know. That's why all the people are different. That's why this war can start so easily. And so will it be, folks. So will it be. There will start a world war, will start soon. It will be the last one. Yeah, when God comes, there will start a war. And this war is about the whole civilization. This whole world will be against God. And will think that they will win from God also. This is how you welcome my Father. And I was standing there, and I was standing crying. I did not understand what did come into you people. And this, I'm going to see it twice. Everything I did tell you, I'm going to see it twice. Because This thing, what I'm telling you, comes out of me. You understand? That's why I'm gonna see it 2 times. If God never did touch me, I never did know anything. I'm definitely sure about that thing. If God never did touch me, I never know nothing. You never saw me coming, folks, and talking about this kind of things, you know. And it's like talking in the air, for you never will listen, and I saw it. I saw this thing, and I told my Father God, oh Father God, I saw it already. These people will never listen, and will be against you. Not all, but many. Many, many, many. Not easy to find 144,000 out of billions. Not easy to find. Where are they? Will they come from the tribe of Israel? The decision is on God. Now I'm telling you folks, it can come from anywhere. But it's up to you. If you want to be one of the 144,000. Let me see, folks, that it will be 144,000. Because I don't think so. I did not see this. Yeah, but it's standing in the Bible, man. So, you can write down in your Bible whatever you like. Huh? We also do have the Satanic Bible and the Satanic Stones and all that kind of bullshit. You know. And my Father's holy word. They drive over. And all that kind of thing. I need to see those things. And I'm disgraceful to God. I tell Father God, you see this? This is really unbelievable. They hit your words. You know. To be nice in this world. The stones of love given by God. You needed 10 commandments to understand what love is. And when God did come to me, I told my Father God, why they need the 10 commandments, while it is one thing. It means one thing, folks. It means love. And I did explain this many times. If God come with 2 stones, with 10 commandments, you may not do this, you may not do that. Then I will say to my Father God, I don't need those 10 commands. I do understand what love is. Give me 1 stone with love on it. I do understand. Everything what got to do with love is standing in words for the people. And it seems that you people need to get those 10 words to understand what love is, and you still do not know what the 10 Commandments are, because you do not know what love is. But this is exactly what the 10 Commandments are from God. It's only love. And if you don't want to listen to these 10 Commandments, you need, folks, I don't need it. I only need love. I do understand that in love is standing everything what got to do with love. And in hate, everything what got to do with hate. You understand? You need to keep these two apart from each other. So do the love thing and not the hate thing. It seems that you know everything what got to do with hate, that you do understand. But everything what got to do with love, you do not understand. And this is what I don't understand. What I do understand very well, what the 10 Commandments gave me. Love. And I need to know nothing more. That I cannot hit my mom or, you know. I know all those things. You also know it. So why you don't do it? Keep yourself on these 10 Commandments of God. But why you need these 10 Commandments, I do not understand. I read love in the 10 Commandments. So I really told God, Father God, you did come with the 10 Commandments, and I did not understand why you need to give the people 10 Commandments to understand what love is. For me, you can come with one stone, and you will say to me, my son, this is your commandment. Love. Keep yourself on this. Love. And on the other stone is standing hate. And this is the stone I will destroy. But keep it also in mind. But never do a thing of it. But you do understand what hate is. But you do not understand what love is. And you show me, folks. You show me all the time. Love is not known. But is it love? If a man go with a man and a woman with a woman? Is that love? Love and hate are mixed through each other. And now you don't know anymore. Now you think, what was love? And what was hate? You don't know it anymore. These dirty people are driving you crazy in your mind. You do not know anymore what love is and what hate is. Why? Because you will go for hate and you think it's love. And these hateful people will come to you and will tell you how much they love you. And you will go blindly for that people. But they do hate you. And they give you hate, not love. Drink, have parties, do what you like, all that kind of bullshit. And you do it. That's love. And then you get the 10 Commandments of God and you still do not understand. Then how stupid are you? You tell me. Because God come to me with this toestand. And I told my Father God, what is all this writing? What is all this writing? I don't need 10 things to understand what love is. I told my Father God, why did you not come only with love for the people? L-O-V-E, love. That must be enough. Then they know that they may not hit their mother and all that kind of shit. Or rape, or steal, or lie, or kill. Right? But now God did specially write these 10 commandments down for you. And I did not understand why he did do that. But I do understand that he did write this to very stupid people. Or else you don't need those 10 words to understand what love is. That's why I'm telling you all the time, folks. You people are stupid. I'm sorry that I say so. You're stupid. And can you do something about it? Well, that's different. That is difficult. It's difficult. If you do not understand what love is and hate is, and you mix everything like a mixed up shit through each other, then I do understand that you can make difficult decisions in right or wrong. You know? And you almost do it every day. You go out on the street and you give each other a hand. And is that the left hand or the right hand? Do you understand what these two hands mean? The right hand is the hand of God. You make friends with. The left hand is the hand of the devil. You always did understand that right is better than left. You can shake hands with it, you understand? That's why they do with the right hand for their eye, you understand? They always do it with the right hand to be against God. And that's the hand you make friends with. You shake each other's hand. So you do understand what love is. But you do the things with the left hand. You are not the right hand of God. But you did learn how to make friends, right? So you do understand what love is. But this is what go into people and into their minds. But still they do the wrong things. While they know what is friendly. And you do this almost every day. New people come to you. What are you doing? You give them a hand, right? It's not the left hand, it's the right hand. This is how you make friendship with each other, right? You give each other a hand. So you do know what love is. You know what is right. And you know what is wrong. But still you go for wrong. Why? Because your mind is mixed up. Wrong and right, you do not understand it anymore in this world. So your mind is mixed up. So if God did come with 100 of this kind of words, yeah, you read the 100 words and you throw it away. Then you will say, oh man, that is too much. I cannot learn about this. But I'm very well fast done. I will stand up and I will say, for God is 100 words, it means love. And it's standing there, folks, right for your eyes. But you never did understand these 10 words, or else you will come out of love and will tell my Father God, like I tell my Father God. I don't need your 10 words to understand what love is, Father. Love is in these 10 words. I don't need these 10 words to understand the love out of it. These people here in this world, Father, they do. And they don't know anymore what is right or wrong. Because there are very smart angels that fall down here on earth. And they learn these people the wrong things. And that's what's going on, folks. So start to learn from what I say, because I tell you definitely the truth. I hope you will listen to this channel, and I don't want to be the best, and I don't want to see thumbs up and thumbs down, and I don't want to see your stories, and that you will tell me, oh man, it's a good story, man, you are a very good talker, Don't come with that bullshit. I don't want it. I will not be happy when 1 million people come to my channel, and that I will scream, yay! Oh man, I'm gonna cry. I got 1 million people. Oh, I got 1 million people. Wow. You know what I will say? We are with 7 billion. Everybody need to hear this. I am not happy with 1 billion people or 1 million people. It's not enough, folks. I need to have you all. And then I'm still not happy. Because will you listen to this fool? Huh? Or won't you? I will be happy if everyone do listen. I will be happy and I will tell my Father God, I did win this battle. I did do this for you. So you will come with the credits, what belongs to God, you will give it to me. And I will tell you the credit you gave me, give it to God. Try to be connected with God, not with me. And folks, I will never know how many people I do have on my side on this channel. I don't know. I also don't care. I don't care with how many you are. It's up to you if you will listen to me or you don't. That's it. I only will be happy if I do have the whole world who listen to me. This is where I will go for. I will not go for a few. And by the way, folks, I never will ask you money. And these are people who say that they work for God. I work for God out of love. And that other people work for God out of money. Your money. You understand? So I do understand these 10 commandments I don't need. I only need to understand what love is. And that's exactly what's standing in the 10 commandments. And this is what people do not understand. Because if they did do, they never ask money. It is what God do not like. So I do this out of love. And love is free. And money is not. And these are the children who will walk with me. And I told my Father God, I don't think so. They ask money. If you like it that way, that's your thing. But I do not like. So sometimes I am really against God. You understand? And God is someone so good, he let walk over himself. I told my Father God, now I am here. I see you crying and all that kind of things. But do you like it that way? Does it have to be that way? God has stepped many times by you people. You like it that way, Father? I told my Father God, it's time to come, Father. And he will come, folks. When? I do not know. But he will come. And you never will hurt my Father anymore. But this is what lots of you people do. So dare to ask money. I'm telling you folks, go away from this money wolves. All of them. All who dare to ask money. Yeah, go to my PayPal or everything in money is welcome and all that kind of shit. Go away from these people. Away from these people. You can do this free and in love. Go away from that people. They are not with God. But listen to their warnings. It is the truth. But it's a pity that these money wolves who speak the truth, oh yes, they do, but they ask money. This is how they never will walk with me. I'm free. And I work for God. And I tell my Father God, if you do not pay me, I will not work for you. And God asked me, what do you need? And I told him, I need all the love what is in you. You pay me with your love, or I will never work for you. You pay me with your love, or I will never work for you. And what do you think God gonna say? You think He gonna say, hey my son, don't have such a big mouth to me, eh? You know who I am? No, God got nothing more to say. And He will think, whoa man, this guy is unbelievable. He wanna get paid with my love. Or he don't work for me. You understand why I am this what I am? I am the unknown prophet of God. And I can make this thing. You understand? I am the only one who can say these things. Because it will not come out of your mind or mouth. But into my mind and my mouth. And no one else will speak like I ever do. And I need you folks. I need the all 7 billion. And I will be happy. But if I miss one of the people, I still will not be happy. I need you all of you. I go for that or I go for nothing. I want it all. And really, folks, I do not work for God if I don't get the love of God. It's easy. God pay me with His love. If He don't, God no, I will not work for Him. And people will start to stand up and will say, man, this is how you talk with God. That is cool. That is, you don't dare to talk with God like that. It is what God like. He did show you in the beginning. The 10 Commandments. The love. So give Him this what He did ask. Do I really need to be the only one so that you will understand what love is? I think you don't need it, for you don't care. And I do care. And I will write it down also, folks. I will write it down in the words I send to God right now. And I will be the only one who write this down to my Father God. And this will be the word. Dear Father God, if you don't pay me with your love, I will never work for you.